Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you the makeup look I did for my baby shower. I am now back home. I took 2 trips last week. I went to New Orleans for the Creators and Friends event. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my posts about that. I do want to do a whole video showing you guys all of the little goodies that we got and talking to you guys about what that trip was like. And then I flew from New Orleans to Miami, where my family lives, for my baby shower, which I was so anxious about, but I ended up having the best time. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I did as far as makeup is concerned for my baby shower look, and I'll be telling you how everything went. If you're excited, give the video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. I did already get the brows out of the way because that never changes. I always do the same thing. Rare Beauty brow gel benefit precisely my brow to fill things in, and here's how they came out today. So the next step is hydration, and because Magic Cream is so chunky and kind of difficult to travel with, and I don't like their new travel size jars, they're kind of hard to get into, I went on my trip with the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Skin Barrier Moisturizing Cream, which is another favorite of mine, and it is great at calming my skin down. It doesn't feel quite the same as Magic Cream, but it honestly absolutely did the trick. So around a pea size and a half amount, and I'm just going to hydrate everywhere. My lights were a little bit too high, so I just lowered them. I feel like now you can see me better with the lower light setting. Anyways, I am moisturizing my skin, and I'm having some sort of allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it is, but my cheeks are a little bit extra red today, and my face is kind of itchy. I have a little gap right here that I want to fill. So with the Benefit Brow Pen, I'm just going to go through any little gaps I see. For primer, I took my Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas with me, since this one is so amazing at filling in my pores a bit and making everything look extra smooth. And while I apply this, let me tell you why I was kind of nervous about my baby shower. I am not someone who likes to be the center of attention. I have not celebrated my birthday, like I haven't had a birthday party since I was 10, because up until then my mom would make me have one every year and I hated it. And so I negotiated my 10th birthday party being my last birthday party with my mom, and I have not had one since. Anyways, I'm not a super introverted person, but I feel very anxious if the attention is on me. So I did not want a traditional baby shower per se. For foundation, I of course took my Pat McGrath Skin Fetish foundation with me. So when it came to the baby shower, my stepmom actually planned everything. She and my dad threw my baby shower for me down in Miami, where the family lives. And my dad's wife, she used to be a party planner, so I knew that I could trust her with what I wanted. Basically, I was still a little nervous because, as I was saying, I didn't want a traditional baby shower. Like, I didn't want to play the games. I don't know, those kind of make me uncomfortable. I also didn't want to open presents in front of everyone because, again, all the attention would be on me. And so it was sort of kind of like a big family gathering of some sort. And I was anxious because since I didn't want to do the traditional baby shower things, I thought, what if people get bored? Because they're like, we're not going to do the regular activities people do at baby showers. Okay, my Pat McGrath foundation is on. I had to layer it a bit because the redness in my skin today was not playing. And for color corrector, I took my Cali Ray Hideaway Brightening Concealer Corrector situation in the shade Cool Sunrise. Anyways, so my dad and my stepmom rented a banquet hall, and we sent out around 30 something invitations, but it was like invitation for you and your family, so like just let us know how many people you're bringing. And it ended up being a 90 plus people event type situation. We have a big family. It was my family, my husband's family, mine and my husband's friends, and then also my stepmom's family, who I have grown up with ever since I moved to the US, and they're like my family as well. So it was a lot of people, and I was very, very excited to see them all there and to see them all show up for us. I definitely had a ton of fun talking to everyone and catching up with people on an individual basis. Again, I don't mind talking to everyone individually. It's like the all eyes on me activities that I was not wanting. Oh, I forgot to tell you what concealer I used, and it was the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. And my perfect shade at the moment is 1N1. It's nice and brightening, and it covers everything I want covered, and it's super thin and lightweight. For contour, I use my Westman Atelier contour stick in the shade Biscuit. I have a new one of these, which is the one I took to Miami, but I'm really trying to get in there with my old one because there's still product left in there. So instead of drawing it on the way I usually do, I'm going to apply it with a brush. This brush is new from Sigma. They just launched it the day I'm filming this video. It's the soft angled concealer brush. It's called the F72, and it is amazing. Highly recommended. You can shop the new Sigma brushes already. They have a set, or you can also shop the brushes individually. There's 5 brushes total. My favorite two are this one, the F72, and then I also really love the F43. This one is amazing for blending out the contour. I'll probably use it in a second. I actually used these brushes because I already had them when I got ready for my baby shower. When it came to like the setup and all of the decorations and everything, Sandra, I'm going to start referring to her as Sandra, she's my stepmom, she killed it. We had talked about like color preferences and things I liked. I had sent her a bunch of like Pinterest things, images as far as decorations and cookies and like the flower arrangements and the balloons and everything. Like I had sent her the way I like things, the cakes that I liked, all of that. And when I tell you, she 1000% nailed every single thing. I'm going to play, I guess right here on this side, some little videos and clips or pictures that I took of everything. I was so impressed and so happy with the way everything turned out. The balloon arch thing was so beautiful. We took so many pictures next to it, and it said, "Welcome, Evelyn." Absolutely loved the cake as well. It was like very simple and very elegant. Exactly what I wanted. The tables turned out beautiful. All of the flower arrangements she did herself, and they were spectacular in my opinion. I was so excited to catch up, not just with a lot of my family that I hadn't seen in a while, like cousins and aunts and all of, you know, those people that you're not like as close with, but you still want to see every once in a while, and it's lovely that they showed up in this moment. I was very excited to catch up with them, and then also very excited to catch up with some of my friends from high school that I hadn't seen in a lot of years. Alright, so I kind of drew my contour with the small brush, and now I'm just going to blend it with the big one. As I said, this is the new F43 from Sigma, and it is perfection when it comes to blending out cream products. Now that the contour stick is blended, I am going to use some powder. I'm going to use my Prisme Libre powder from Givenchy and my Danessa Myricks Puff, and I'm going to set everything. Oop, that was more powder than I intended to put on, but that's okay. Let me do the same thing over on this side and the center of the forehead, of course. I'm going to finish the rest of my complexion later. For now, I'm going to jump to eyes, and I was so happy about how my eyeshadow look came out for the baby shower. It was perfect. I lied to you guys though. I told you I was going to use a combination of Mothership number 7 and Mothership number 9 in my Spring Picks eyeshadow palettes video, but then I realized that the colors that I wanted to use from Mothership number 7 and Mothership number 9 are kind of combined in Mothership number 11 right here, the one that came out last year. So I ended up, instead of taking 2 palettes with me, I ended up just taking this one with me to Miami because this one had a combination of all of the colors that I wanted to use. I'm having a baby girl. Obviously, I wanted to do like pink romantic eyeshadow, and this palette is perfection for that. Take a look right here. I used this color right here on the crease, this one to darken up things a little bit, and then I used this one and that one for the eyelid. The look came out so good, so let's go ahead and recreate it. To get started with a big fluffy brush, this is the Rephr 01 Max. I'm going to go into this shade right here. And this was my transition shade slash crease shade. So I added quite a bit of it to the outer third of the eyelid. And then I just focused on blending the edges just back and forth with the tip of that same brush. One thing that is amazing about Pat McGrath matte eyeshadows is that they can be very intense or they can be blended out into nothingness. And so this was the perfect color to use for my transition. I'm adding a little bit more right here through the center of the crease. So once this pink color is blended on both eyes, I am going to switch over to the burgundy shade, and I'm using a Sigma E24 brush for this. I basically just added a bit of depth to the outer third of the eyelid and then blended it in with the crease color. Then comes the fun part. Then I went into this pink shade right here, which is beautiful and very, very glittery. And I tapped it right in the center of my eyelid, just like so, mixing it slightly into our matte shades back here by just tapping it lightly. And with a flat brush, in this case the E57 from Sigma, I grabbed golden duochrome shade down here, and I used this one as the inner third of the eyelid color slash inner corner here, and I brought it in a third of the way here to define the eyelid space a bit more. For the under eye, I grabbed my Rephr number 13 and the darkest of the two matte colors, and I defined the outer third of my under eye with it, just blending it back and forth down here. And then with that same brush, I went into the lighter pink color, and starting from the center of the eyelid all the way to the tear duct area, I diffused this one under my eye, and then I also diffused it underneath the darker matte down here, just to blow everything out and make it look nice and blended. I got a liner that has warmth in it for the waterline. This one is Laura Mercier in the shade Cocoa. And I feel like once you add a liner to your waterline, it truly ties the whole thing together. Take a look at the difference. For mascara, I went with Lash Clash from YSL, and I did put on some lashes, which I'm about to attempt to put on again, but I'm making no promises because I kind of ruined them on my trip back. However, yesterday I put them back in like their mold, and I'm hoping maybe they got fixed. The lashes I was wearing are Bright Lashes in the style Flutter, which are like half lashes, kind of long, kind of full, really, really lovely. And right now they're looking good in their little mold, so hopefully I can put them back on. We'll see. I've already used these like 5 times since I got them. Absolutely love them. And it would be a shame if I ruined them by not storing them properly. I think the problem might have fixed itself by storing them in their box once I found the box, because I think they look good. They look good right now. This one's already on. Lashes are on. This is the finished eye look right here. And let's get back to the complexion, and also let's get back to talking about the baby shower activities. I have not told you guys my favorite parts yet. For bronzer, my Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Slip, and I'm applying it with the Rephr number 5. As far as my concern with people being bored because we're not doing regular baby shower activities, I think that was kind of silly of me, because just everyone kind of gathering and seeing each other I think was a lot of fun. And I'm not talking just about like my family seeing me and Gabriel, I'm talking about them seeing each other, you know, at an event type thing, because you know, sometimes we don't have time to connect with the people we love as often as we would want to, right? So a lot of groups of family members definitely formed, and they were chatting throughout the whole afternoon. The baby shower was like an evening thing. It was Sunday at like 2 p.m. We had an open bar for anyone who wanted to drink, which also contributed to the fun, I'm sure. We had a crepe station where you could get kind of any flavor crepes you wanted. You could do savory or sweet, and you could get as many as you wanted. And then we had another station with like Cuban food. So we had a choice of either rice or mashed potatoes, and then you could get vaca frita, which is like a shredded steak situation, or we also had shrimp, and there was also plantains, and they were serving that in like these martini type glasses, which was really funny, kind of uncomfortable to eat out of, but it looked very fancy. So besides the food and the drinks and the fun of the family gathering in and of itself, we also had live entertainment, and this was my favorite part of the evening. My baby brother, who's not a baby, he's 21, I believe. He turns 22 this year. He's going to school for music. He's going to Miami-Dade College for music. He plays different types of guitar. He's in the college's jazz band, and he put a band together for my baby shower, which was amazing. So we had live music for most of the afternoon. In his words, he put a playlist together of music that would uplift Miss Evelyn. He played songs that different artists had written for like their daughters and things like that, and that was honestly so much fun. So he was on the guitar for most of the afternoon. His girlfriend was singing, and then he had a friend that was on the battery and another friend that was on the bass, I believe. In my opinion, they sounded amazing, and it was definitely something that contributed a lot to the whole atmosphere of the events. Different Rephr number 5, and for blush I used this one here from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Cloud Crush blush in the shade Head in the Clouds, and it's the perfect shade of pink to go with this pink eyeshadow look I'm wearing. I'm definitely glad I took it because I had taken this one and I had taken Not Too Much from Patrick Ta, but because of the eyeshadow look being so pink, this blush shade was perfect. Anyways, let me play you a little clip of my brother and his band. To wrap it up, the whole thing was beyond fun. I had a ton of fun. My husband had a good time. Everyone else that assisted said that they had a good time as well. Everyone showered us with a ton of gifts for Miss Evelyn that I have been putting away and separating and sorting for the past couple of days. I think I am finally feeling ready for this baby to come. We still have furniture to put together and all of that, but like the girl's got clothes, okay? She's got more clothes than mom and dad combined. She's got toys, she's got entertainment, she's got everything we needed for sure. And I am honestly beyond grateful to my dad and my stepmom for putting the baby shower together and for the way everything turned out. Honestly, it was amazing. As a person who doesn't like parties, as I said at the beginning, I don't think I could possibly have had a better baby shower. I loved it. For the lips, I put on the Rosewood lip liner from Anastasia. I filled it in a little bit, and in the center to make this into a lipstick, my Candy Glaze in 002 from YSL. Some Charlotte Tilbury setting spray so everything would stay in place throughout the whole event, of course. My hair was half up, half down, much better looking than today for sure. But this was kind of the vibe that I was going for, and then I absolutely loved my baby shower dress. Here's another picture of it. It's from Pink Blush Maternity. I'll leave you the link to their webpage below, and I also have a discount code. They have very cute maternity clothing, and I absolutely felt amazing in this dress. But anyways, this right here is my finished baby shower look recreated. I really loved it, and I thought it was perfect for the occasion, so I figured why not recreate it and show you guys what I did. I can't wait to read your comments down below. What do you think about everything we talked about in today's video? What do you think about the look? What do you think about my baby shower tales? Everything that I used throughout this video is going to be listed and linked down below in the description box. If you guys liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.